November 11, 1988, police began digging in the yard of a boarding house in Sacramento, California, and what they found shocked everyone. The bodies of 7 elderly and disabled tenants buried beneath the garden where their landlady, Dorothea Puente, grew her roses. Puente, a 59-year-old woman, had been running a boarding house for elderly and mentally disabled people since the 1970s. She acted like a caring person who helped society's unwanted, even getting praise from local officials and social workers for taking in people nobody else would house. Her trick was both simple and terrible. Puente would offer rooms to weak people, and then she would help them get social security checks to have the money sent to her address. Once the checks started coming, Puente would put drugs in their food or drinks, wait for them to die from overdoses, and then bury them in her yard, while still cashing their benefit checks for months or years. The search of her property began when social workers became worried about the disappearance of Alvaro Montoya, a mentally disabled man who had been placed in Puente's care. When police questioned Puente, she calmly let them search her property. After finding the first body, police left Puente alone, and she simply walked away, running to Los Angeles, where someone spotted her at a bar, and she was arrested days later. In total, 9 bodies were found buried on Puente's property. Her victims were between 51 and 78 years old, and most had been killed with a mix of sleeping pills and other drugs. During her trial, it was shown that she had stolen over $87,000 from her victims. In 1993, Puente was found guilty of 3 murders and sentenced to life in prison with no chance of release. She claimed she was innocent until her death in 2011 at age 82, saying the tenants had died naturally and she just buried them to avoid paperwork.